Yo, what's my name? Say my name. What's my name? Say my name. Come on. Check it. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. That's my name. Say my name. Come on. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Welcome to 30, baby. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Donovan, Donovan. Sit back, relax, and let the party begin. Let's do this. Action! Alright, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. What time it is. Alright. The sun is out. I just got off of work. So you know I'm about to give you all of this. Today is September 8th. Shout out to my brother. His birthday is today. Yay. Oh, yeah. Alright, y'all. Anyway, because I used to be a singer in my past life. Alright? Don't judge me. Alright, so my question for today is day 8. Today is September 8th, 2021. It is day 8 of 30 days till 30. Now, my question for today is, what would you do differently if there was nobody there to judge you? Now, number one, the judgment zone, no judgment zone. Even though you say no judgment zone, people are still going to judge you. But there's a bunch of stuff I think I would have did. If number one, I would have been a stripper. I'm not trying to be like, like I would have a bomb body and stuff like that. I think I might. I just want to push my body to its not capacity, but to unbelievable heights. So number one, before I start talking about the stripper thing, I want to talk I think I want to do like bodybuilding or something. I know, laugh at me now. But I just want to see how can I push my body to make me look like take my shirt off. There's no jiggle. There's no what. The quarantine was horrible to me. Nah, it really wasn't, but it's just like now I'm packing it on when I used to be like I could eat what I wanted and not go anywhere. So now I have to work it off, and I'm praying that working it off is not 10 times worse than putting it on. But anyway, back to stripping. Yeah, because I would be a stripper. Don't ask me, because the question does not ask me what would my name be. So don't even say, oh, what would your name be? But I think I would. Okay, don't judge me. I probably would. I just would do it just because, I want to show my body off. And then at the same time, it's not like I'm taking people home, but I just want people to be like fascinated with my physique. Like, oh my God, that looks so good. Like, they're just in awe and like, oh my God, so yummy. Yes, I want you to fantasize about me. I want it to be a fantasy. Like, yeah, I got my man, I got my marriage, I got my thing, but I want you to fantasize about me. Like, period. Take it, Beyonce. I mean, she does, but she going to her man, so you can fantasize all you want, and it looks good, bro. But I know you want to make sure you still got it. Like, that's what you want. I would do that. I probably would, if the hype was still out there, I probably would have did a little OnlyFans. If you wasn't gonna judge me. Now, I ain't talking about if you ain't gonna judge me, if I don't feel like I probably, even if we don't even have to go to that extreme, but I think that if I was not being judged, I feel like a lot of things I would have done younger. I probably would have did a lot more exploring with my sexuality. I would have did a lot more, around the age of where I came out, if I would have came out sooner, because I felt like, people wasn't going to be judged. Would I speak up for a lot of things in my life if I felt like I wouldn't have been judged for it? A lot of times hanging out with the wrong crowd just to be cool. If I knew that people weren't going to judge me, I probably wouldn't have hung out with the wrong crowd, because why does it matter? Why does it matter if I need to hang out with the crowd who's technically in, or a lot of things. Maybe I'm not a failure and I never start something that I can't finish, but if I felt like I wasn't going to be judged or stuff like that, maybe there were some things that I just wouldn't have did, because a lot of things looking now, like, does it really matter? I mean, school's not for everybody. It's okay. Maybe you got a trade. Maybe you got something. I always tell my kids, maybe you don't want to go to school, but you better make sure you're good at something. And you better make sure if you can build a business out of it, you can build a brand. Like, a lot of these kids, like, I mean, kids coming to school, back to school with more money than the teacher at this point. All of the promotions, all of the ways you can get famous on TikTok, all of those things. And I feel like even that, if I didn't feel like I would be judged for some of the thing and judged for how I live my life and stuff like that, I think that I don't feel as confident as other people do to invite others into their world. You know, you see these YouTube shows and people are inviting them in and they're just, you know, at their house and in there. I normally don't feel comfortable because I feel like there's a part of my life that I like to keep private. Like, there, you know, what you see is what I choose to reveal. But other than that, like, I don't want you to see, you know, where I take my shower, where I go to sleep, blah, blah, blah. Okay, obviously, because, you know, the stupid ass video that I'm making, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, but, you know, like, it's just those things. It's just, like, some things I want to keep sacred. And, you know, like, oh, my God, you don't want to be, oh, he not funny, oh, he corny, blah, blah, but you know those things. But I feel like if I didn't feel like I was going to be judged and I took all that to heart, I think that I could probably continue on from Vine. Y'all know, if y'all know, from Vine to Instagram to TikTok. Like, it was just, when I was doing Vine, I was just making all these like crazy 7-second videos, and it was fun because it just had to be 7 seconds, and it was the craziest thing in the world. And now, blowing me up. But and now, you know, people are really thinking about what they post. Like, even when people put pictures on Instagram, it's like, you gotta think. Before, we used to post a collage and be done, whatever we get, and now it's like, oh, it has to be right here. You have to get an amazing camera to take these. You gotta use your iPhone in a perfect light. You need to go around 5 o'clock for, you know, that golden hour. And it's just like, I just want to do it because it's fun and not because I'm working 10 times harder to get it done. You feel me? So yes, if I knew I was not going to be judged, I would have did some crazy thing. So that was the T from D. That was the T from D. That was the T from D. Peace. See you soon and keep watching my videos. Period. Period. That's an exclamation point, but you get the point. Donovan, come on. Donovan, come on. It's the end. Come on. Donovan. Thank you for watching. Donovan. I hope you come back. Donovan. Yeah. I'll see you next time. We out. Peace.